Hey you guys, this is Kriti Ahuja and you're welcome back here. Today I have with me Prithvi, a very good friend of mine here at MBA Business Analytics BITS Filani. And today we're discussing the interview experience or the personal interview experience that we had at BITS Filani. So the interview was mainly of two ways. First of all, there was a personal interview followed by an extempo. I think it's similar concept that is going to happen this year also. So let's discuss how it went for us. Majorly the faculties only take the interviews here. That was similar for most of us that came here. But we won't like to mention their names. Let's not go there. So I'm just going to mention faculty 1 and faculty 2. So there were two faculties for every one of us, right? So faculty 1 for me, she asked me majorly questions around leadership, HR. I had mentioned in my resume that I had held leadership roles in sports committee and NSS in my time in graduation. So since I have no work experience, so it was majorly around my degree and leadership questions from her. So it was my experiences in organizing events, or who do I look up to as a leader, who do I look up to as a female leader. And I had an answer prepared also as my mother in the interview, but she said me that someone except your mother. So I had to rethink and I could only think of Indra Nui, so I thought of Indra Nui and said that. So similarly, questions were majorly around that. So how was the interview for you for the faculty 1 basically?
Uh, because I have work experience and because my course was English literature, my degree was on English literature, they did not really ask me a lot about my degree. They asked more about my work experience. Now I have experience in the marketing field. So they asked me how I go about my work, what I do, how my English degree is helping in my work, and how I think the business analytics degree will help. So I had already prepared an answer for that, and like of course during the application form I had also written why I wanted to do the degree. So they asked me about that, like why do you think this is the best degree for you, why not some other degree. So those were the major questions that was asked to me regarding the HR portion. They specifically wanted to know how prepared I was to do that degree, and like how prepared my research was regarding shifting from English literature to an analytics degree, that too with technical skills required.
I think similar for me, from biotechnology shift to analytics. That's why the questions were around that only. The second faculty, now the interview got into analytics part of it and general knowledge part of it. So the second faculty asked me about Excel questions around. I think it didn't go that much into Python yet because probably my degree was from biotechnology, and I didn't have any projects in hardcore Python as such, but I had a couple of projects in AI. So they asked me about generative AI, very basic questions around generative AI models that were known at that time, except ChatGPT or Gemini. He asked me to name a few others, a little bit around prompt engineering, and majorly around Excel and VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, I remember, and all these basic concepts around that. So some I knew, some I didn't know. There were some a little bit questions more deeper into Excel which I didn't know. So I responded like, I don't know sir, I'll check it up or something like that. And that was it. So before I move to general knowledge, let's ask her experience of it first.
It was pretty similar for me, but because I had mentioned that I have done basics in Python, like I had done a course in that, so they asked me questions regarding Python. There were some statistical questions as well, but they didn't focus too much on that. What they do is they focus on what you have mentioned in your application form. So if you do mention something, they make sure you know exactly what that is, because they will ask questions about it. So what happened was they asked me basics regarding Python. First they asked me how much I know, and then they gave me some. So for example, they gave me some code, and they asked me what would be the result of that code. And then they asked me like, if we want to get this, what would we write? Which function would we use? They asked me like, what does this function do, or things like that. It was very basic. I could answer all the questions. There was one question I didn't like really know the answer to. So, but it was fine. The interview was fine. That question was good.
So let's move to general knowledge now. As we went to general knowledge of my part of the interview, I was asked only a couple of questions. I think Vice President of India, and maybe one more on similar grounds. But then it moved to what sports do I follow. It was probably because because I mentioned sports committee, or it was the protocol for that particular faculty. It was similar to it, and he asked me what sports I follow. I said cricket, and since I love cricket, I knew a lot about cricket, and he kept on asking. IPL was going on around that time, so he kept on asking me questions one by one around IPL. So it was full of what match was yesterday, uh, how did it end? I remember it was RC versus Punjab. It ended around 90 runs were scored by each team because there was rain. It ended in between. He asked me why the match stopped in between, how many overs were bowled, what was the recent spooper over that took place. It was also a few days ago, something like that. So he kept on asking me questions around that. And also from the general cricket, some series that took place at that time, I don't remember now, but I majorly knew most of it, and he said that it's good that I can recall because he asked me some questions around past also. And then he asked me who's my favorite cricketer. I mentioned AB de Villiers. He asked me how come AB de Villiers, because AB de Villiers is not, he said that AB de Villiers is not playing right now, and it is more of his time of player. He is not of our time player, but I said no, he played for RCB up till now, and he was also player of South Africa also until my class 9-10, so I followed him. So he asked me why around that. He asked me if he plays another sport or not. So I mentioned about that. So it was majorly around cricket, and I think that's what took all the level of questions. So he didn't ask me anything else, and we moved to extempo. So for me, extempo was simply this, that I don't remember the exact line, but it was a phrase, and it was something like doing a little bit every day gets you to success. Gets you to success in later future. So that was about it, and I prepared for it. I recited the same, and I think that's it. So how was your general knowledge in example?
So they didn't ask me anything regarding general knowledge that I can recall. I think because they like took quite a lot of time asking me about my work experience and like asking me questions regarding Python and everything. They moved on to extempore pretty quickly. I don't know, like at that point in time, I didn't recall how long the interview took. But the extempore topic for me was regarding global news. Now I can't recall the exact like statement that they asked me, but it was around global news. Thankfully, because I had prepared for other like college interviews as well, and I was pretty interested in what was going on at that time. I could recall that Trump had just begun all like his agenda. The trade war with China was going on. The war, like war was going on. Gold price had just recently started like going drastically up. So all those things I could recall, and because I had the knowledge, I spoke on it for I think about a minute and a half before they stopped me. They were like, okay, you have good knowledge regarding everything. Thank you for the interview and everything. So that part of the interview was like the best part for me, to be very honest. Because before that I was very nervous. I was like, okay, it's going well, but they're not asking me a lot of questions. What they've asked me feels like very general and basic. It's like I don't know if I made an impression enough for me to get an admission just with that, but the extempore part took the cake.
I think same for me. I think that general knowledge part took the game for me. I think because he could think that I can recall and I knew about it and stuff. So that's it. I think, and also I would like to share this snippet that for me that interview was on a very interesting day. In my last graduation at UPS, we were having fest at that time, and Javed Ali was going to perform on that day, the day of my interview. So my interview timing was also 3:34, so there was no chance. The college is about 1 hour away, and then they also don't allow anybody to come after 5 or something. So there was no chance that I could have reached there in time. So Javed Ali was cancelled for me. But on the next day, we had Mamme Khan coming in, who's a Rajasthani singer. And I remember my mother also kept a bed sheet for me that when you go to college, I'll give you this bed sheet. And that also has Rajasthani prints on it. So I think it was meant to be because the concert that I got to attend and everything. So it was meant to be that I would be at Rajasthan for it. Do you have something similar to share?
I think it was preparing you for coming to beds. They were like, okay,
Yeah.
this is where you are going. Yes. For me, of course, the interview was held online. So what happened was, as I mentioned, extempore went great for me. And I could see it on their faces that they were impressed. So as soon as the interview ended, as soon as they turned off their camera, I turned off my camera. I shut my laptop. I shot up from where I was sitting and I went down to my mom shouting, "Mom, the interview went great." I was so happy and I was pretty confident that I would get the admission. Of course, there was always nervousness there because I had given other interviews. Didn't get into all of the colleges, of course, but I was like, okay, compared to all the experiences I had, this was, was amazing. It gives you the rush, knowing the interview went great.
True.
That was amazing.
Okay, so I think that's about it from our side for BITS Pilani MBA interview, and I guess we'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep smiling, keep shining. Bye bye.